philosophy first course, not any, but some of the philosophy main course talks about, if you have a dolly and there are 5 people on this side and 1 person on this side, and you have this key to switch, will you go and, and the impact could be fatal. Will you go to this route for 5 people or to this route, which is 1 person standing? Those kind of things, which was like hundreds ago, discussions in philosophy, now they have an application. Suddenly you have Tesla having self-driving cars, which the machine, the engine has to make a decision. Am I going to face a 5 people fatal incident, or I'm going to choose the driver to go down the valley? Just so this is a real question now. It was not 100 years ago. It was not 50 years ago. But now those facts I can think of another example. I don't know how much time we have, but for example, examples like consumer at the center of everything. If you want to put the consumer at the center of it, and feed this customer with personalization at its best, and basically you're making your customer kind of addicted to this. So these are issues of ethics and philosophy which can arise with AI. I don't know what are the solutions, but these are like 3-4 examples that I could think of.
Yeah, and like as far as ethics go, I know kind of like the invasion of privacy. Some people may feel like the company or that they're buying from is collecting too much data, and we have the whole thing with behavioral analytics and all of that stuff. So I just wonder how that's going to shape up in the future, because I think at some point there's going to have to be like a line. That's just my opinion, but could be wrong.
It's very difficult to, for me, it's very difficult. I'm speaking on my behalf to vision, to have a vision about what's going to happen in 10 years or 5 years, or 50 years. But there are a lot of great writers, for example, Noah Harari, who teaches in Israel, is just one of the authors of several books. Your viewers can look him up. He has a lot of good views about artificial intelligence and what's about to come in the next 50 years or 100 years.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's move on to our next topic. Then I want to talk about some of the challenges as an entrepreneur that you faced as a consultant and entrepreneur.
So wanting everything too fast without paying your dues, that's one of the I think, top of the line issues. I think everything has a process to this process of aging while working and putting the time, putting the effort. I think this number one, it probably is not just me, it's for a lot of people, not wanting to put the work, but wanting result, not wanting to putting the time and fast forward to get the result. I think that's number one. So everything really, I need to be patient. Everybody needs to be patient when you're putting the work. Things will come eventually. Credit will go to you eventually, but you have to be patient. So that was the first thing. Number two, I want to go back to experience, and I want to think right now, how could you do something right without experience, without having experience?
Right.
And there is no, I can't think of anything. You just have to make mistakes, not being really afraid of mistakes. Make a mistake, learn, and then next time, hopefully, if we're a little bit smarter, we can just do better. That's number. And this, I have like examples of a projects which did not really go well to its best for customers. Maybe it was because of my presentation. Maybe it was because of lack of communication. Maybe because of so many different. But one of the things which could help not only me but every entrepreneur which is in this field and trying to do at the beginning of the road. I think communication is everything. If you listen carefully to your customers, whoever is owning the product and owning the project, that could help a lot. There's a
Right.
couple of points I had in here.
Yeah, I really like the personalization point. I think that's probably, in my opinion, one of the most biggest challenges because at the end of the day, you're either developing a product for a client or you're delivering a service. So to your point, you have to really internalize and know what their needs are and deliver it. So yeah, I like that. And then being patient and understanding that sometimes you are going to fail.
Mhm.
Things don't go right the first time all the time. And that's what I think a lot of people struggle with. So
Yes, yes. Especially, if the first time something is happening, just you have to be prepared. You have to watch everything, and even if there's a mistake, there might be a lot of options, and this patient and listening really comes handy. If you're
right.
patient, you are actively listening, and you're working to that. There's less chance. There's still chance to fail, but there's just it's going to be
Some
minimum.
probability. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be minimum.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Okay. This was very great, Farzan. I
Oh,
appreciate
absolutely.
you
It's my
coming on.
pleasure. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Okay. Well, there you have it, everybody. This is Farzan, and he is a IT consultant and entrepreneur. And thank you again for what you've shared with everyone.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you very much for having me. And I really appreciate the time. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.